There's something exciting about finding watches from smaller brands that most folks haven't heard of yet. They can look great, stand out, and feel a bit different from the usual picks you see everywhere. This video is all about the best microbrand watches under $500. Every pick stays under that price, yet they still fall into different spots. Each one fits a different type of buyer, so sticking around makes it easier to figure out which one matches your needs. All the links are in the description. If you're enjoying this kind of content, feel free to tap like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so new videos show up for you. And if anything is unclear or you want to know more, feel free to drop a question below. Let's move into the reviews. Number 5. Spinnaker Floss. Sliding into the 5th spot, this one has a look that feels a little old school in a good way. The mix of a black textured face and those vintage style numbers gives it the kind of charm you'd see in older gear, but without feeling dated. I caught myself thinking it kind of looks like something you'd spot in an old adventure movie. The size comes in at about 43 millimeters, with a shape that has some presence but doesn't feel huge. The case stays fairly slim, and the lug-to-lug stretch keeps it from feeling too long on the wrist. The strap is brown leather, which matches the whole throwback vibe, though some folks might swap it out if they want something more water-ready. It runs on the Seiko NH35 automatic movement, which is known for being simple and steady. You get around 41 hours of runtime and a date window sitting at the 3 spot. There's a display back too, so you can see the movement doing its thing. The case is made from 316L stainless steel with a sapphire front that has an AR coating. There's a screw-down crown, and the water rating goes up to 150 meters. The glow is strong here, with bright lume on the numbers and markers, so it's easy to read in darker settings. This one sits in the entry-level price range, making it a neat pick if you like that classic diver-style look with a bit of character. Number 4. San Martin 62 MAS Style Diver. This next pick leans into that classic diver-style look in a way that feels clean and simple. The shape is compact, the lines are smooth, and it has that vintage inspiration without trying to copy every little detail. If someone showed it to me without telling me the price range, I'd probably guess it sits way higher. The case measures 39 millimeters with a thickness of around 12. It's made from 316L stainless steel, and the sapphire front has a blue AR coating to cut down glare. The crown screws down, and the back has a brushed finish that adds a bit of character. Water resistance reaches 200 meters, so it stays ready for pretty much anything most people would ever need. It weighs about 7.1 ounces, giving it a nice heft. Inside, it uses the Seiko NH35 movement with roughly 41 hours of runtime. You get hacking, hand winding, and a date window at the 3 spot. The raised markers stand out well, and the ceramic bezel has 120 clicks, giving it a steady feel. The C3 green lume is strong, glowing for hours. The bracelet is stainless steel at 20 millimeters, though a few folks point out it can feel a bit sharp at certain spots. Some mention tiny scratches or the auto winding acting up, but those seem rare. For an entry-level pick, this one offers a lot, especially if you're drawn to that older Seiko-inspired style. Number 3. Spinnaker Bradner. Taking the 3rd spot, this one brings a style that stands out right away. The compressor look with the 2 crowns and the internal bezel gives it that older tool watch vibe without feeling heavy or bulky. The military green face on this version adds a bit of personality too, almost like something you'd see in an old field kit. The case measures 42 millimeters with a thickness of around 15, so it has a bit more height than some earlier picks. It's made from stainless steel with a sapphire front and an AR coating to help cut glare. The lugs turn down nicely, giving it a shape that sits more comfortably. Water resistance goes up to 180 meters, which keeps it ready for day-to-day use around water. Inside, it uses the Seiko NH35 movement with about 41 hours of runtime. You get hacking, hand winding, and a date window at the 3 spot. The internal bezel is controlled by the 2nd crown, which lets you time things without a regular outer bezel. Weight comes in around 95 grams, which gives it presence without feeling chunky. The glow is strong here, and the leather strap sits at 22 millimeters, though some folks mention the edges can feel a little sharp. Accuracy may vary, with some users seeing a few extra seconds gained per day. A few folks mention color tones looking different in person. Sitting in the mid-range price spot, this one stands out for anyone who likes that vintage compressor-inspired style. Number 2. Baltani Explorer. In the second spot, this one goes for a cleaner, everyday style that still feels pretty special once you look closer. The shape is squared off with a face that shows more of the inner layout, and the mix of brushed and polished steel gives it a nice bit of contrast. It's the kind of design where you look at it for a moment and think, yeah, that fits pretty much anywhere. The case here is 36 millimeters, though there's a 39 option for folks who like a little extra size. The thickness sits at about 12.2 millimeters, and the weight comes in around 300 grams, which gives it a steady feel on the wrist. The crystal is sapphire, so it handles scratches well, and the water rating goes up to 200 meters, which keeps it ready for a bunch of different settings. Inside, it runs the NH38 automatic movement. It winds itself as you move and has accuracy that many users say stays within a few seconds a day. The face has a sunburst effect with a darker tone, and the loom uses Swiss material that glows bright at night. The markers and hands stand out easily, so reading it is quick. The bracelet is stainless steel with a buckle clasp, and it has micro adjustments built in. Some folks mention that getting the fit right may take a moment, but once dialed in, it sits well. A few users mention color differences in person, but they still praise the overall finish. As a mid-range pick, this one works great as an everyday, go-anywhere type watch with a vintage twist. Number 1. Phoibos Reef Master. Taking the top spot, this one has a presence you notice right away. The shape is clean and rounded, the edges feel sharp in a good way, and the green dial gives it a look that's hard to forget. The sandwich layout with those cutout numbers at the 3, 6, 9, and 12 spots makes it feel a bit more modern without trying to be flashy. The case comes in at 42 millimeters wide, 48 long, and about 13 thick. It's made from 316L stainless steel with a sapphire crystal on the front. Water resistance reaches 200 meters, and the screw-down crown helps keep everything sealed. The weight is on the heavier side at a little over 1 pound, so it has a real presence on the wrist. Inside, it uses the SII NH38 movement. It winds itself as you move, and it keeps the face clean by skipping a date window. The glow here is one of the biggest talking points, with BGW9 loom on the dial and C3 loom cut into the minute track and hands. Reviewers mention it staying bright for hours. The bezel has a ceramic insert with 120 clicks and an easy grip edge. The bracelet matches the case with screw links and a fold-over clasp with a safety catch. Some folks mention the screws being a little tricky since they're tiny, and the weight may feel heavy for some. Sitting in the upper mid-range, this one brings a bold style, a bright glow, and a strong feature set that stands out at the top of the list. So that brings us to the end, and I hope this gave you a clear look at how different these picks can be, even under the same price ceiling. Each one has its own vibe, its own style, and its own place, depending on what you're into. If any of them stood out to you, the links for everything are sitting right there in the description. If you enjoyed hanging out with me for this video, feel free to hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell so new uploads pop up for you. And if you want to chat or ask anything, drop a comment below. You can check out our other videos too if you want more picks. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.